Section 1 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Larry Wilson. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Basics and hot breads. Pancakes. Beat 2 cups Bisquick, 1 egg, 1 2/3 cups milk with rotary beater until well blended. Pour batter onto heated griddle. Turn pancakes when bubbles appear. Makes about 18 4-inch pancakes. For thinner pancakes, use 2 cups milk. Muffins. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderately hot. Blend together 2 tablespoons sugar, 1 egg, 3/4 cup milk, 2 cups Bisquick. Then beat vigorously 30 seconds. For richer batter, add 2 tablespoons more sugar, 2 tablespoons melted shortening or salad oil. Fill 12 well-greased muffin cups 2/3 full. Bake 15 minutes. Waffles. Beat 2 cups Bisquick, 1 2/3 cups milk, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons salad oil or melted shortening with rotary beater until well blended. Spoon onto hot waffle baker. Makes 2 large or 6 small. Coffee cake. Make muffin batter. Spread into greased 9-inch round layer pan or 8 or 9-inch square pan. Sprinkle with mixture of 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 1/4 cup sugar, 2 tablespoons Bisquick, 2 tablespoons soft butter. Blend with fork until crumbly. Bake 20 to 25 minutes. Dumplings. Mix 2 cups Bisquick, 3/4 cup milk well with fork. Drop tablespoons full gently onto boiling stew. Cook over low heat 10 minutes, uncovered, and 10 minutes covered. Let stew bubble gently. Makes 10 to 12. How to make good biscuits. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Add 2/3 cup milk all at once to 2 cups Bisquick. Stir with fork into a soft dough. Beat dough 15 strokes. It will be stiff and sticky. Roll dough around on cloth-covered board, lightly dusted with Bisquick to prevent sticking. Knead gently 8 to 10 times to smooth up dough. Roll 1/2 inch thick. Biscuits double in size in baking. Dip cutter in Bisquick. Cut close together to save re-rolling. Bake on ungreased shiny baking sheet 10 to 15 minutes. Close together for soft sides. 1 inch apart for crusty sides. Makes 12 2-inch biscuits. Fruit shortcake. Add 3/4 cup cream or 1/2 cup milk plus 1/4 cup melted butter to 2 cups Bisquick. Add 2 tablespoons sugar if desired. Proceed as for biscuits, except cut into 6 3-inch shortcakes. What's for dinner? Hot breads. How to be famous at home. Serve tender, fragrant hot breads with your dinner. Betty Crocker. Dinner biscuits. Just a bit richer. Make biscuits, except add 1/4 cup soft butter or shortening, or 3 tablespoons salad oil to Bisquick before mixing. Herb biscuits. Make biscuits, except mix 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon crumbled dry sage, 1 1/4 teaspoon caraway seeds with Bisquick. Good with muffins, too. Cheese bread. Wonderful warm, sliced 1/2 inch thick. 1 egg beaten, 1 1/2 cups milk, 3 3/4 cups Bisquick, 3/4 cup grated sharp cheese. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Blend all together. Beat 30 seconds until well blended. Pour into well-greased waxed paper-lined 9 by 5 by 2½ loaf pan. Bake 1 hour. When serving cold, slice thin. Cranberry muffins. Mix 3/4 cup raw cranberries, cut in halves or quarters, and 1/2 cup confectioner's sugar. Let stand 1/2 to 1 hour. Then fold into muffin batter. Bake. Buttermilk biscuits. Make biscuits, except use 3/4 cup buttermilk for liquid. Corn sticks or muffins. Heat oven to 450 degrees hot. Make muffin batter, except substitute 3/4 cup cornmeal for 3/4 cup Bisquick. Bake 15 minutes in greased muffin or corn stick pans. Bake it in a round layer pan and you've got cornbread. Butter sticks. Different and delicious. Make biscuit dough, roll into 10 by 6 inch rectangle. Cut in half lengthwise. Cut each half into 12 strips. Melt 1/3 cup butter, pour half of it into 13 by 9½ by 2 inch oblong pan. Place strips in pan, pour remaining butter over tops. Bake. Neat trick. Make same as butter sticks, except cut in squares, triangles, rounds, or use your cookie cutters and have fun. Quick Parker House rolls. Look like rolls, taste like biscuits. Make biscuit dough. Roll 1/4 inch thick, cut with 2½ inch cutter. Butter lightly and fold in half. Place close together in ungreased round layer pan or square pan. Bake 10 minutes. End of section 1.
Section 2 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Mariah Kerr. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Section 2. Main Dishes, Part 1. Big-hearted dishes. Bright and cheerful. Betty Crocker. Chicken pot pie. 1/4 cup of chicken fat or butter, 1/4 cup of Bisquick, a teaspoon and a half of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 2 cups of chicken stock, 2/3 cups of cream, and 3 to 4 cups of chicken, large pieces. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Heat the chicken fat. Blend in Bisquick, salt, and pepper. Take from the heat. Stir in chicken stock, cream, and chicken. Bring to boil. Boil 1 minute, stirring constantly. Pour into oblong baking dish. Cover with chicken or meat pie topping. Bake 15 minutes. Makes 4 to 6 servings. Double chicken pot pie. Multiply the chicken flavor by adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of chicken fat to Bisquick when making the topping. Favorite pork and dumplings. 6 pork steaks or chops, 1 medium onion, thinly sliced, and 1/4 cup of water. Brown the meat in a deep skillet or heavy kettle. Season with salt and pepper. Add onion and water. Now cover the skillet. Simmer until meat is tender, 40 to 50 minutes. Add 1.5 cups to 3 cups of water. Make dumplings. Drop dumplings on top of hot mixture. Cook. Thicken liquid with Bisquick for gravy. Season. Makes 6 servings. Color note. Add 1/4 cup chopped parsley or chives to dumplings. Salmon rabbit pie. 1 pound can of salmon, drained, boned, and flaked. A cup of cooked peas, or an 8-ounce can, drained. 2 tablespoons finely chopped green pepper. A cup of grated cheese, or 1/4 pound. 1/2 cup of milk. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. 1/3 cup of milk. And 1 cup of Bisquick. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Mix salmon, peas, and green pepper, and spread in greased 10 by 6 baking dish. Blend cheese and 1/2 cup of milk. Pour over salmon. Mix mayonnaise, 1/3 cup of milk, and Bisquick with a fork. Drop with spoon on salmon mixture. Bake 10 to 15 minutes until browned. Make 6 servings. Corn and shrimp casserole. 1/3 cup of chopped green pepper, 2 tablespoons finely chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of fat, 2 tablespoons of Bisquick, a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 2 cups cream-style corn from a No. 303 can, 1 egg slightly beaten, and 1½ cups of cleaned raw or cooked shrimp. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Sauté green pepper and onion in hot fat. Blend in Bisquick, salt, and pepper. Add corn. Stir until mixture boils. Take from heat. Gradually stir mixture into egg. Add shrimp. Pour into greased 1½ quart baking dish and cover with meat pie topping. Bake 15 minutes. Makes 4 to 6 servings. Sunday dinner on a Saturday night. Oven crisp chicken and biscuits, broccoli with lemon butter, tomato cucumber salad, strawberry glacé short pie, and coffee. Oven crisp chicken and biscuits. Biscuits and chicken are baked together. 1 cup of Bisquick, 2 teaspoons each of salt and paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 cup of shortening or half butter, and 1 cut-up frying chicken. Heat oven to 425, hot. Mix Bisquick and seasonings in a paper bag. Melt shortening in oven in a 13 by 9½ by 2-inch oblong pan. Shake pieces of chicken in a bag a few at a time to coat thoroughly. Lay chicken skin side down in a single layer in hot shortening. Bake 45 minutes. Make biscuits. Turn chicken and push to one side in pan. Set biscuits in single layer on the other side. Bake another 15 minutes, or until biscuits are lightly browned and chicken tender. 4 servings. To make gravy, remove chicken and biscuits to serving platter. Add 2 tablespoons of Bisquick saved from the dredgings to drippings in the pan. Cook over low heat until mixture is smooth and bubbly. Take from heat. Gradually stir in about 1½ cups of hot water. Boil 1 minute. Tuna broccoli casserole. Broccoli right in your biscuits. 1 package of frozen broccoli, a 7-ounce can of tuna drained and broken, a 10½ ounce can of cream of mushroom soup, 1/2 cup of milk, and a dash of salt. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Cook broccoli until almost tender. Snip off enough buds to make 1/4 cup, save for the biscuits. Cut the rest into bite-sized pieces and place in greased 9-inch square pan. Sprinkle with tuna. Mix soup, milk, and salt, and pour over tuna. Make broccoli biscuit dough, see below, and drop with teaspoon over the mixture. Bake 15 minutes. Make 6 servings. Broccoli biscuits. Make biscuits, except stir 1/4 cup of cooked broccoli buds into the Bisquick before adding the milk. End of section 2. Section 3 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Mariah Kerr. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Main Dishes, Part 2. Crispy fried fish. You never tasted fish so crisp and good. It's the Bisquick that does it. Place 6 serving-sized fish fillets in a shallow pan. Add buttermilk to cover and 1 teaspoon of salt for each pound of fish. Let stand about 1/2 hour. Drain. Dip each fillet in Bisquick. Fry quickly in 1/4 cup of hot fat, part butter, until well browned and slightly crisp on one side. Turn and repeat on the second side. 6 servings. Chicken or meat pie. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Make biscuit dough. Pat or roll to fit the top of a baking dish. Half recipe fits 8-inch dish. Cut 2 or 3 slits in center. Place on hot, cooked mixture. Bake about 15 minutes. Fritters. To go with fried chicken, as prepared by Southern cooks. And try the fruit fritters for dessert. 2 cups of Bisquick, 2/3 cups of milk, 1 egg, 2 cups of fruit or cooked vegetables, such as corn kernels, cut up pineapple, peaches, etc., drained. Mix Bisquick, milk, and egg until well blended. Batter will be lumpy. Stir in fruit or vegetables. Drop by small teaspoonfuls into deep hot fat, 360 to 375 degrees. Turn and fry until golden brown on both sides. Drain on absorbent paper. Makes about 2 dozen. Bisquick noodles. A new, easier way to make real homemade noodles. Work 1 cup of Bisquick into 1 egg beaten. Roll and stretch dough to paper thinness. Cut 1.5-inch squares or regular noodle strips. Cover lightly with towel and let dry about 6 hours or overnight until brittle. Drop into shimmering broth or thin gravy. Cover and cook gently about 15 minutes or until tender. Makes about 4 to 6 servings. Breading meat, chicken, seafood, or fish. Simply coat with Bisquick, or dip in Bisquick, then slightly beaten egg, then Bisquick. Flavor with onion or garlic or celery salt, or your favorite seasonings. Mexican dinner. Perfect cornbread batter, and so easy now. 1 cup of chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of fat, 1 pound of ground beef, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a 10.5-ounce can of tomato soup, and a cup of water. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Brown onion in hot fat. Add meat and brown until crumbly. Add seasonings, soup, and water. Bring just to boiling, stirring occasionally. Pour cornbread batter over meat and skillet. Bake 20 minutes. Make 6 to 8 servings. Cornbread batter. Mix well with fork, 3/4 cup of Bisquick, 3/4 cup of cornmeal, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, and 3/4 cups of milk. Batter fried shrimp. 1 egg, slightly beaten. 1/4 cup of water, 1/2 cup of Bisquick, 1/4 teaspoon of salt if desired, and a 12-ounce box of frozen shrimp, about 17, or fresh shrimp. Mix egg and water. Beat in Bisquick and salt. Peel shell from shrimp, leaving last section and tail intact. Cut a slit through center back without severing either end. Remove black line. Dry shrimp. Dip in batter. Fry in deep hot fat, 375 degrees, about 1.5 to 2 minutes, until golden brown. Drain shrimp on absorbent paper. Serve with tartar sauce or cocktail sauce. End of section 3. Section 4 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Mariah Kerr. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas, by Betty Crocker. Desserts. What's for dinner? Desserts. Glamorous desserts to do easily. Find more under Company's Coming and For Lunch or Supper. Betty Crocker. Sundae short pie. Like French pastry crust, rich and cookie crisp. Fill cooled shell with ice cream. Top with fresh or frozen fruit. Short pie. 1 cup Bisquick, 1/4 cup soft butter, 1/2 stick. 3 tablespoons boiling water. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Put Bisquick and butter in 9-inch pie pan. Add boiling water and stir vigorously with fork until dough forms a ball and cleans the pan. Dough will be puffy and soft. With fingers and heel of hand, pat evenly into pie pan, bringing up dough to edge of pan. This may seem skimpy, but will not be when baked. Flute edges if desired. Bake 8 to 10 minutes. Peach pinwheels. 2 tablespoons Bisquick, 1 cup sugar, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 cup water, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 4 cups sliced fresh peaches. Heat oven to 425 degrees, hot. Mix all together. Pour into 11.5 by 7.5 by 1.5 inch oblong baking dish. Top with pinwheels, see recipe below. Bake 25 minutes. Serve warm with cream. 8 to 10 servings. Pinwheels. Make 1/2 recipe fruit shortcake dough. Pat into 6-inch square. Spread with 1 tablespoon soft butter. Sprinkle with 2 tablespoons sugar, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, 3 tablespoons chopped nuts. Roll as for jelly roll. Moisten edge and press to seal. Cut into 8 to 10 slices. Fruit short pie cobbler. 2 tablespoons Bisquick, 1 cup sugar, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 cup water, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 4 cups fresh blueberries, peaches, or cherries. Heat oven to 425 degrees, hot. Mix ingredients. Pour into 11.5 by 7.5 by 1.5 inch oblong baking dish. Make short pie dough, above. Divide in 8 parts. Pat into 3.5 inch squares to cover fruit mixture. Bake 25 minutes. Serve warm with cream. Hot fudge pudding. The chocolate sauce you love bakes on the bottom. 1.5 cups Bisquick, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 to 1 cup chopped nuts, 1/2 cup milk, 1/2 cup brown sugar, packed, 1.5 cups boiling water, 6-ounce package semi-sweet chocolate pieces. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Mix Bisquick, sugar, nuts, milk. Turn batter into greased 2-quart baking dish. Sprinkle with brown sugar. Pour water over chocolate pieces. Let stand 1 or 2 minutes until chocolate melts. Then stir until blended. Pour over batter. Bake 40 to 45 minutes. Let stand 5 minutes to cool slightly. During baking, the pudding will rise to the top of the dish and sauce will form at the bottom. Invert servings on plates. Dip sauce over each. Serve with cream. 6 to 8 servings. End of section 4. Section 5 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Mariah Kerr. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas, by Betty Crocker. Luncheon for the girls. Company's coming. Luncheon for the girls. Cheese soufflé. Stands up and stays up, as hundreds of homemakers have discovered. 1/4 cup Bisquick, 1/2 teaspoon dry mustard, 1 cup milk, 1 cup grated cheese, 3 eggs separated, 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Mix Bisquick, mustard, in saucepan. Add small amount of milk to make paste. Then rest of milk, gradually. Bring to boil. Boil 1 minute, stirring constantly. Stir in cheese. Take from heat. Stir into slightly beaten egg yolks. Beat egg whites and cream of tartar until stiff enough to hold soft peaks. Fold into cheese mixture. Bake in ungreased 1½ quart baking dish. Set in pan of hot water 50 to 60 minutes, or until silver knife inserted near center comes out clean. 4 to 6 servings. Salmon, tuna, or chicken souffle. Try 1 cup salmon or tuna, or 1½ cups cut up cooked chicken in place of cheese. Add 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon grated onion. Asparagus shortcake. Make 6 individual shortcakes. Split, butter, and put together with asparagus spears. Pour hot cheese sauce over top. Garnish with crisp bacon strip or sprig of parsley. 6 servings. When tomatoes are ripe, substitute a slice of fresh tomato for the asparagus. Strawberry glacé short pie. An elegant filling for a glamorous crust. 1 quart strawberries, 1 cup water, 1 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons cornstarch. Wash, drain, and hull strawberries. For glaze, simmer 1 cup of the berries with 2/3 cup water until berries start to break up, about 3 minutes. Blend sugar, cornstarch, remaining 1/3 cup water. Stir into boiling mixture. Boil 1 minute, stirring constantly. Cool. Pour remaining 3 cups of berries into baked short pie. Cover with glaze. Refrigerate until firm, about 2 hours. Topped with whipped cream or ice cream. Ring-topped chicken shortcakes. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Make biscuit dough. Pat or roll out 1/4 inch thick. Cut half the dough with biscuit cutter, half with donut cutter the same size. Place on baking sheet. Bake 10 to 15 minutes. Butter plain rounds and cover with creamed chicken. Set biscuit rings on top and drop spoonful of red jelly into each hole. Garnish with parsley. 8 servings. Date velvet crumb cake. Bring 6½ ounce packaged dates, cut up about 1 cup, and 1 cup water to rolling boil. Boil 1 minute, stirring constantly. Set aside while mixing velvet crumb cake batter. Add 3/4 cup date mixture to batter and beat 1/2 minute. Pour into pan. Bake 35 minutes. Cool slightly. Spread with remaining date mixture. Top with chopped nuts. End of section 5. Section 6 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Mariah Kerr. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. For Brunch or Coffee Klatch. You wrote us your ideas, we developed the recipe, and hundreds of homemakers helped us test them. Betty Crocker. Donuts. Light, tender donuts made with Bisquick. 2 cups Bisquick, 1/4 cup sugar, 1/3 cup milk, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 egg, 1/4 teaspoon each cinnamon and nutmeg, if desired. Heat fat to 375 degrees. Mix ingredients until well blended. Turn onto lightly floured surface and knead about 10 times. Roll out 3/8 inch thick. Cut with floured donut cutter. Fry in hot fat until golden brown, about 1 minute to a side. Take from fat and drain on absorbent paper. Makes about 12 donuts. Swedish pancakes. Old country flavor without old-time fussing. 1 1/4 cups Bisquick, 2 cups milk, 3 eggs, 1/4 cup butter melted. Beat together until blended. Lightly grease a 6 or 7-inch skillet. Spoon about 3 tablespoons batter into hot skillet and tilt to coat bottom of pan. Cook until small bubbles appear on surface. Loosen edges with spatula. Turn pancake gently and finish baking on other side. Lay on towel or absorbent paper. Place in low oven to keep warm. Spread each with sugar, jam, applesauce, or whipped cream, etc., and roll up like jelly roll. Serve warm. Makes about 15. Breakfast ring. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderate hot. Shape biscuit dough into 12 balls. Melt 1/3 cup butter and pour about 3 tablespoons of it into a 9-inch ring mold. Sprinkle with 3 tablespoons brown sugar, 12 cherries, candied or maraschino, and 1/4 cup nuts. Roll balls in rest of melted butter, then in mixture of 1/2 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 3 tablespoons chopped nuts. Place in ring mold. Bake 25 to 30 minutes. Take from pan while warm. Colonial jelly stack. Make pancake batter. Pour about 1/2 cup batter onto heated griddle for each pancake. Place 1 pancake on warm plate and spread generously with soft butter and jelly. Top with second pancake. Spread and repeat until they are 6 high. Sprinkle with confectioner's sugar. Cut stack into wedges. Serve hot. 6 servings. Neat trick. To keep pancakes hot until all are baked, place between folds of towel in warm oven. End of section 6.
Section 7 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Christine Bowden. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Sunday Brunch. Fruit compote, colonial jelly stack, broiled ham, bacon or sausages, coffee. A clever twist to your biscuit dough, a dab of something sweet, you've baked warm, breakfasty treats like these. Betty Crocker. Streusel ribbon coffee cake. Heat oven to 400 degrees. Make coffee cake batter. Spread half in greased and floured 10 by 6 oblong pan. Sprinkle with half of streusel topping. Top with rest of batter, then rest of streusel. Bake 20 to 25 minutes. Streusel topping. Mix half cup brown sugar packed, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 2 tablespoons Bisquick, 2 tablespoons melted butter, half cup chopped nuts. Jam twists. 1 egg, half cup cream or 1/3 cup milk, 2 cups Bisquick, 2 tablespoons sugar, a 1/3 cup thick jam or preserves. Heat oven to 450 degrees, hot. Grease brown paper and lay on baking sheet. Blend egg and cream together. Stir in Bisquick and sugar until well blended. Turn out on surface sprinkled with Bisquick. Roll gently to lightly coat dough. Knead 15 times. Roll into 15 by 9 rectangle. Spread with jam. Fold in thirds lengthwise to make a 15 by 3 rectangle. Cut in 1-inch strips. Holding strip at both ends, twist in opposite directions twice, forming a spiral. Place twists 1.5 inch apart on greased paper, pressing both ends down. Bake 10 to 12 minutes. Dust tops with confectioner's sugar. Remove immediately. Makes 15. Cherry Raisin Coffee Cake. Make coffee cake batter. Spread and grease 9-inch square pan. Sprinkle with mixture of 1/4 cup brown sugar, 1/2 cup raisins, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon. Spoon 2/3 cup cherry jam over top. Bake 20 to 25 minutes. When still warm, frost with icing made from confectioner's sugar and milk. Serve warm. Orange Coffee Cake. Make coffee cake, except add 3/4 cup orange juice in place of milk. Before baking, top with orange caramel topping. Mix 1/4 cup chopped nuts, 1/2 cup brown sugar packed, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 2 tablespoons softened butter, and 1 tablespoon grated orange rind. Cinnamon rolls. Heat oven to 425 degrees hot. Make fruit shortcake dough. Roll into 16 by 7 rectangle. Spread with 2 tablespoons soft butter. Sprinkle with mixture of 1/4 cup sugar and 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Roll up tightly starting at long side. Cut in 1-inch slices. Bake on greased baking sheet or in greased muffin cups 15 minutes. Makes about 16 rolls. Butterscotch pecan rolls. Mix 1/2 cup melted butter, 1/2 cup brown sugar packed. Spoon into 16 muffin cups with 2 or 3 pecan halves in each. Follow recipe for cinnamon rolls. Place 1 slice in each muffin cup. End of Section 7. Section 8 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Christine Bowden. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Afternoon Refreshments. Nut bread. Nicest thing you can do for tea sandwiches. 1/2 cup sugar, 1 egg, 1 1/4 cups milk, 3 cups Bisquick, 1 1/2 cups chopped nuts. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Blend first 4 ingredients. Beat hard 30 seconds. Stir in nuts. Pour into well-greased 9 by 5 by 2.5 loaf pan. Bake 45 to 50 minutes until toothpick stuck into center comes out clean. Crack in top is typical. Cool before slicing. Fruit nut bread. Do as above using 3/4 cup sugar and 1 1/4 cups orange juice in place of milk. Reduce nuts to 3/4 cup and add 1 cup raisins or chopped dried apricots, dates, or prunes. Bake 55 to 60 minutes. Banana nut bread. Make nut bread using 3/4 cup sugar and 1/2 cup milk. Reduce nuts to 3/4 cup and add 1 cup mashed bananas, 2 to 3. Orange nut bread. Make nut bread using 3/4 cup sugar. Use 1 1/4 cups orange juice plus 1 tablespoon grated orange rind instead of milk. Reduce nuts to 3/4 cup. Bake 50 to 55 minutes. Neat trick. For dainty rounds, Divide batter among 5 soup cans or 3 number 303 cans, filling only half full. Bake 40 to 50 minutes. Velvet crumb cake. 1 1/3 cups Bisquick, 3/4 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons soft shortening, 1 egg, 3/4 cup milk, 1 teaspoon vanilla. Heat oven to 350 degrees. Grease and flour an 8-inch square or 9-inch round pan. Mix Bisquick sugar. Add shortening, egg, 1/4 cup milk. Beat vigorously 1 minute. Stir in gradually remaining milk, vanilla. Beat half a minute. Pour into prepared pan. Bake 35 to 40 minutes. Cover with broiled topping while warm. Broiled topping. Mix 3 tablespoons butter, melted or softened, 1/3 cup brown sugar packed, 2 tablespoons cream, 1/2 cup Wheaties or coconut if desired, 1/4 cup chopped nuts. Spread on baked cake. Place about 3-inch under broiler, low heat, until mixture bubbles and browns, 3 to 5 minutes. Do not burn, especially good warm. In altitudes over 3,500 feet, add 2 tablespoons more milk. Bake at 375, quick moderate, 25 to 30 minutes. Pineapple sticky buns. Perfect when the girls drop in to chat and sip. 3/4 cup drained crushed pineapple, 1/2 cup soft butter, 1/2 cup brown sugar packed, 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Heat oven to 425 degrees hot. Mix ingredients and divide among 12 large greased muffin cups. Make fruit shortcake dough. Spoon over pineapple mixture. Bake 15 to 20 minutes. Invert on tray or rack immediately to prevent sticking to pans. End of Section 8. Section 9 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook. 157 recipes and ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Christine Bowden. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook. 157 recipes and ideas by Betty Crocker. Party snacks. Batter Franks. Just what teenagers ask for. The tastiest, the heartiest, the most. 1 egg, 1/2 cup milk, 1 cup Bisquick, 2 tablespoons yellow cornmeal, 1/4 teaspoon paprika, 1/2 teaspoon dry mustard, 1/8 teaspoon cayenne, 1 pound frankfurters, 8 to 10. Heat deep fat to 375 degrees. Blend egg and milk. Stir in dry ingredients. Dip frankfurters into batter. Fry until brown 2 to 3 minutes. Neat trick: push wooden skewer into end of batter frank for eating with fingers. Baked hamburger or sausage. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderate hot. Season 1/2 pound hamburger or bulk pork sausage with desired amounts of salt, pepper, and chopped onion. Shape into 2.5-inch patties. Brown in hot fat. Make fruit shortcake dough, except omit sugar. Roll out 1/8 inch thick. Cut into 3-inch rounds. Place each browned patty between 2 rounds. Press edges together with fork. Prick tops. Bake on baking sheet about 15 minutes. Serve hot as a finger food or with tomato sauce. 6 servings. Velvet fudge cake. Gooey and rich with frosting baked in the middle. Make velvet crumb cake, except add 1/3 cup cocoa with the Bisquick. Pour half of batter into greased and floured 8-inch square pan. Spread with half of topping. Cover with remaining batter. Bake. Immediately spread with rest of topping. Serve warm. Topping. Mix half cup semi-sweet chocolate pieces, melted, 1/3 cup water, 2 cups finely chopped coconut. Pizza boats. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderate hot. Make fruit shortcake dough. Roll into 15 by 6 inch rectangle, cut into 10 3-inch squares. Place half a wiener, a strip of cheese the same size, and 2 teaspoons chili sauce or ketchup on each square. Fasten sides of boat to wiener with toothpicks. Bake 15 to 20 minutes. Brownie nut waffles. Make waffles, except add half cup sugar, 2 squares unsweetened chocolate, melted, and half cup chopped nuts to batter. Serve with whipped cream or ice cream, or dust with confectioner's sugar. Pizza pie. Amaze your guests with an Italian dish as real as if you'd order it from Italy. 2 cups Bisquick, half cup water, half cup grated Parmesan cheese, 1½ to 2 cups well-drained cooked tomatoes, or 1 small can tomato sauce. 1/2 pound nippy cheese cut in small pieces, 1 or 2 2-ounce cans anchovies chopped, or 1 can sardines flaked, or 1 cup chopped salami pepper, 2 tablespoons cooking salad oil, half medium onion grated. Heat oven to 425 degrees hot. Mix Bisquick and water. Knead about 1 minute on surface dusted with Bisquick. Roll into a circle 1/4 inch thick. Place on baking sheet. Pinch edge of dough to make slight rim. Arrange other ingredients on dough in order listed. Bake 20 to 25 minutes. Serve in wedges. Cheese snacks. Nippy tidbits to nibble on. 1 cup Bisquick, half cup grated sharp yellow cheese, 2 tablespoons mayonnaise, about 1/3 cup milk, half cup chopped parsley or chives, 1 tablespoon grated onion. Heat oven to 450 degrees hot. Blend thoroughly with fork Bisquick, cheese, mayonnaise, and milk. Shape into half-inch balls. Roll in mixture of parsley and onion. Bake on greased baking sheet 8 to 10 minutes. Makes about 30 cinnamon biscuit balls. Heat oven to 450 degrees hot. Make biscuit dough. Shape into small balls and roll in mixture of 2 tablespoons sugar and 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Bake on lightly greased baking sheet 8 to 10 minutes. Makes about 2 dozen biscuits. Flavor tops. Serve them hot and tasty, sitting pretty on the salad plate. 1 tablespoon chopped pimento, 1 tablespoon chopped parsley, 2 teaspoons minced onion, 2 tablespoons butter, 3-ounce package cream cheese. Heat oven to 450 degrees hot. Blend ingredients and spread over top of unbaked biscuits. Bake 10 to 15 minutes. Make 16 small or 8 large biscuits. Deviled ham turnovers. Heat oven to 450 degrees hot. Make biscuit or fruit shortcake dough. Roll into 15-inch square on surface lightly dusted with Bisquick. Cut into 25 3-inch squares. Place on ungreased baking sheet. Spoon a little ham filling onto center of each square. Make triangle by folding 1/2 over the other so top edge slightly overlaps. Press edges together with a fork dipped in cold water. Bake 8 to 10 minutes. Ham filling. Blend 2 2¼ ounce cans deviled ham and 2 tablespoons cream. End of Section 9. Section 10 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Christine Bowden. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Main dishes for lunch or supper. Roll-ups. Leftovers are loved overs when you have your Bisquick. Heat oven to 425 degrees hot. Mix 2 cups chopped cooked chicken, ham, veal, beef, lamb, or seafood with about 1/2 cup gravy or white sauce. Make biscuit dough. Roll into 18 by 9 inch rectangle. Spread with meat. Roll up beginning at wide side. Seal edges. Slice 1½ inch thick. Place slices in well-greased pan, close together for soft sides, apart for crusty sides. Bake 15 to 20 minutes. Serve with gravy or sauce. Makes 12. Hamburger roll-ups. Follow recipe above, except spread dough with hamburger filling. Sauté 1 medium onion chopped in 1 tablespoon hot fat. Stir in 1 pound ground round steak and cook until well browned. Mix in 3 tablespoons Bisquick, 1/2 teaspoon salt, dash of pepper. Gradually add 1/2 cup milk, stirring constantly. Boil 1 minute, cool. Serve with mushroom sauce. Seafood roll. Follow recipe above, except use any seafood and do not cut roll in slices. Put sealed edge down on greased baking sheet or pan. Cut slits in top. Bake. Cut into thick slices. Serve with white sauce, to which cut up hard cooked eggs, sliced olives, or sautéed mushrooms have been added. Or use condensed cream of mushroom soup diluted with 1/2 cup milk, heated for sauce. Baked meat sandwich. Known in Italy as cavazzone, a treat by either name. 1 pound ground lean pork, 1/2 cup chopped onion, 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup grated Swiss cheese, 1 large egg beaten, 1/4 teaspoon Tabasco sauce, 1½ teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons minced parsley. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderate hot. Cook pork and onion over low heat until no longer pink. Do not brown. Stir with fork to break up as it cooks. Cool. Mix rest of ingredients. Add 1/4 cup mayonnaise to biscuit dough. Spread half of dough in well-greased 8-inch square pan. Spread with meat mixture. With fingers, spread rest of dough over mixture. The top will even out during baking. Brush with beaten egg yolk for crusty glaze. Bake 25 to 30 minutes. Cut in squares or in 1/2-inch slices and serve hot or cold. TV supper. Baked meat sandwich, tossed green salad, orange sherbet. Meat short pies. Heat oven to 450, hot. Make your favorite cooked chicken or meat pie filling. Spoon into oblong casserole or individual baking dishes. Make short pie dough. Divide into 6 parts. With palm of hand, flatten each part into 3 to 4-inch rounds on baking sheet. Prick with fork. Bake about 8 minutes. When serving, set baked rounds on hot filling. 6 servings. End of section 10. Section 11 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Christine Bowden, Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker, Waffles and Pancakes. A good and easy way to stir up excitement at lunch or supper. Betty Crocker. Chicken griddle cakes. Mighty special for your favorite friends too. Make pancakes using about half cup batter for each pancake. Spoon 1/4 cup creamed chicken, recipe below, onto half of each pancake. Fold over. Place on baking sheet. Sprinkle with grated sharp yellow cheese, about a tablespoon for each cake. Place under broiler or in oven to melt cheese. 8 servings. White sauce. 1/4 cup butter, 1/4 cup Bisquick, half teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon pepper, 2 cups milk. Melt butter over low heat. Blend in Bisquick seasonings. Cook over low heat, stirring until smooth and bubbly. Take from heat. Stir in milk. Bring to boil. Boil 1 minute, stirring constantly. Cheese sauce. Stir in 2 cups grated sharp cheese. Creamed chicken. Carefully stir in 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 2 cups cut up cooked chicken, half cup sliced mushrooms sautéed in butter, and 2 tablespoons chopped pimento. Onion pancakes with beef crumble. Don't spare the onion and make lots of beef crumble. Make pancakes, except add 1 cup minced onion sautéed in 2 tablespoons hot fat. Serve piping hot with beef crumble and gravy. Brown half pound ground beef and 1/4 cup minced onion in 2 tablespoons hot fat. Add 1 teaspoon salt, half teaspoon pepper, 1/4 cup Bisquick. Continue browning. Slowly stir in half cup milk and 2 cups water. Waffle Club Rabbit. Make waffles. Top each one with a slice or more of fresh tomato. Spoon cheese sauce over, then garnish with strips of crisp bacon. Waffle Supper Royal. Heat 1½ cups whole berry cranberry sauce until warm. Make waffles. Serve 2 sections of waffle sandwich style with cream chicken between. Top with warm cranberry sauce. 6 to 8 servings. Are you a twosome? Most of the recipes in this book can be cut in half for 3 servings. End of section 11. Section 12 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Christine Bowden. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. For lunch or supper, breads. The biscuit's the thing, so choose your flavor and make them in just minutes. Betty Crocker. Cheese biscuits. Just this little touch makes lunch an event. Make biscuits, except mix half cup grated sharp yellow American cheese with the Bisquick. Bacon biscuits. Make biscuits, except mix a 1/3 cup drained crisply cooked bacon bits, about 4 strips, with the Bisquick. Bacon whirls. Heat oven to 425 degrees hot. Make biscuit dough. Roll into 16 by 7 rectangle. Brush with bacon fat. Spread with a 1/3 cup diced, crisply cooked bacon. Roll up tightly, beginning at wide side. Seal edge. Slice 1 inch thick. Place on ungreased baking sheet or in muffin cups. Brush tops with bacon fat. Bake 10 minutes. Makes 16. Neat trick? How does your family like biscuits? Crusty sides? Place biscuits on baking sheet with spaces between. Soft sides? Place biscuits close together on baking sheet or in pan. Drop biscuits. Heat oven to 450 degrees hot. Make biscuit dough. Drop with spoon on greased baking sheet. Bake 10 to 15 minutes. Muffins. Make richer muffins except fold 1½ cups Wheaties carefully into batter. London buns. Fruity little muffins for lunch or tea. Make richer muffins except add 1 cup raisins or currants and ½ cup candied fruit, 3 ounces, to batter. Celery crescents. Heat oven to 450 degrees hot. Make biscuits, roll into 12 to 13-inch circle, brush lightly with melted butter. Cut into 16 pie-shaped wedges, roll up tightly beginning at wide end. Place on baking sheet, point underneath. Shape into crescents, brush tops with melted butter. Sprinkle with celery seeds and a little salt. Bake 10 to 12 minutes. Makes 16. Hot pimento cheese biscuits. Make biscuits, lay sliced pimento cheese on top of hot baked biscuits, and return to oven for cheese to melt, about 5 minutes. Favorite lunch: hot vegetable soup, cheese biscuits, applesauce, 1, 2, 3 peanut butter cookies. End of section 12.
Section 13 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by BettyB. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Desserts. Ranch pudding. Makes its own butterscotch sauce as it bakes. 2 cups brown sugar, packed, 2 1/2 cups water, 2 tablespoons butter, 1/2 cup milk, 1 1/4 cups Bisquick, 1 cup raisins or chopped dates, 1/2 to 1 cup chopped nuts, 1 teaspoon vanilla. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Mix in saucepan 1 cup brown sugar, water, butter. Boil 5 minutes. Pour into 8-inch square pan. Mix in bowl 1 cup brown sugar, milk, Bisquick, raisins or dates, nuts, vanilla. Spoon batter on top of sugar mixture. It will sink into the liquid and spread out as it bakes. Bake 45 minutes. Serve warm with plain or whipped cream. 9 servings. Apple or peach crisp. 4 cups sliced peeled apples or peaches or number 2 1/2 canned peaches, drained. 2 tablespoons water. 1/4 to 1/3 cup sugar, depending on tartness of fruit. 1 1/4 cups Bisquick, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 egg beaten. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderate hot. Place fruit in greased 10 by 6-inch baking dish. Sprinkle with water and sugar. Mix Bisquick, sugar, cinnamon, and pour egg on slowly, stirring constantly until crumbly. Sprinkle over fruit. Dot with butter. Bake about 25 minutes until brown. Serve hot or cold with milk or cream. 6 to 8 servings. Chocolate pudding. 1/2 cup Bisquick, 3/4 cup sugar, 1/3 cup cocoa, 1 cup cold water, 2 cups milk, 1 teaspoon vanilla. Mix Bisquick, sugar, cocoa. Gradually stir in water and milk. Bring to boil over medium heat. Boil 1 minute. Add vanilla. Pour into sherbet glasses, sprinkle with sugar, cool, top with whipped cream. 6 servings. Upside down cake. Velvet crumb is a favorite right side up and a double favorite upside down. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Melt 2 tablespoons butter in 8-inch square pan or 9-inch round layer pan. Sprinkle with 1/4 cup brown sugar. Arrange over sugar mixture fresh or well-drained canned fruit, peach slices, pineapple slices or chunks, or apricot halves. Make velvet crumb cake batter. Pour over fruit, bake 35 to 40 minutes until toothpick stuck in center comes out clean. Invert at once on serving plate. Leave pan over cake a minute. Serve warm with plain or whipped cream. Neat trick. Dazzle the family with different designs on your upside down cakes. End of section 13. Section 14 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by BettyB. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Easy Cookies. Chocolate chip cookies. All-time favorites for the cookie jar. 1/4 cup soft butter, 3/4 cup brown sugar packed, 1 egg, 1 1/2 cups Bisquick, 1/2 cup chopped nuts, 6-ounce package semi-sweet chocolate pieces, or 1 or 2 candy bars cut in small pieces. Heat oven to 375 degrees, quick moderate. Mix well butter, sugar, egg. Stir in Bisquick, nuts, chocolate pieces. Drop with teaspoon 2 inches apart on ungreased baking sheet. Bake about 10 minutes until light brown. Makes 3 dozen. Chocolate drop cookies. Use granulated sugar in place of brown. Omit chocolate pieces and blend in 2 squares unsweetened chocolate, 2 ounces melted. Do not overbake. Coconut orange drops. Omit chocolate. Blend in 1 cup shredded coconut and 1 tablespoon grated orange rind. Do not overbake. Date bars. Nice as mother used to make. Easier and quicker too. 1/4 cup butter, 3/4 cup sugar, 1 egg, 1 3/4 cups Bisquick, 1/2 cup chopped nuts, 1 cup cut up dates. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Mix thoroughly butter, sugar, egg. Stir in Bisquick, nuts, dates. Bake 25 minutes in greased 8-inch square pan. Cool about 1 hour. Cut in bars, roll in confectioner's sugar. 1, 2, 3 peanut butter cookies. 1 cup peanut butter, 1/4 cup shortening, 1 cup granulated sugar or brown sugar packed, 1/2 cup boiling water, 2 cups Bisquick. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderate hot. Blend peanut butter, shortening, sugar, water with rotary beater or spoon until smooth. Stir in Bisquick. Drop small teaspoonfuls on lightly greased baking sheet. Flatten with bottom of glass dipped in Bisquick, or press with fork dipped in Bisquick. Bake 8 to 10 minutes. Makes about 6 1/2 dozen. Pudding cookies. 3/4 cup Bisquick, 1 package instant pudding mix, 1/4 cup cooking salad oil, 1 egg. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Mix ingredients until dough forms a ball. Shape into balls, using 1 teaspoon dough for each ball. Place on ungreased baking sheet, flatten to about 2 inches with hand. Bake 8 minutes, makes 2 1/2 to 3 dozen. Bisquick Wheaties squares. 2 eggs beaten, 1 1/4 cups brown sugar packed, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 1 cup Bisquick, 1/2 cup chopped nuts, 1/2 cup shredded coconut, if desired, 1 cup Wheaties. Heat oven to 350 degrees, moderate. Grease a 9-inch square pan. Blend thoroughly eggs, brown sugar, vanilla, Bisquick. Mix in nuts, coconut. Fold in Wheaties. Spread in pan. Bake 30 to 35 minutes. Cut in 2-inch squares while warm. Make 16. End of section 14. Section 15 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by BettyB. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 recipes and ideas by Betty Crocker. For breakfast, pancakes and waffles. Puff pancakes. 2 eggs, 1 cup milk, 2 1/3 cups Bisquick, 2 tablespoons sugar, 1/4 cup cooking salad oil or melted shortening. Beat eggs until soft peaks form. Blend in milk. Add Bisquick and sugar. Mix just until thoroughly dampened. Fold in oil, spoon onto medium hot griddle. Grease griddle if necessary. When puffed up and bubbles begin to break, cook on other side. Makes 15 to 20. Puff waffles. Follow recipe above except bake in preheated waffle baker. Neat trick. Serve puff pancakes or waffles for dessert topped with fruit and whipped cream. Waffles with pineapple. Perfect match for smoked ham. 2 cups crushed pineapple, No. 2 can, 1/4 cup brown sugar packed, 2 tablespoons butter. Mix pineapple, sugar, butter. Bring to a boil, then simmer 3 minutes. Add a little water if too thick. Spoon warm over crisp baked waffles. P.S. Griddle is right temperature for baking when a few drops of water sprinkled on it jump around. Blueberry pancakes or waffles. Topped with honey or hard sauce, they double for dessert. Make pancakes or waffles, except add 2 tablespoons sugar to the batter. Then gently fold in 1 cup fresh or drained, frozen or canned blueberries. Dust with confectioner's sugar. Silver dollar pancakes. How to be special to the children. Make pancake batter, thin with a little milk. Then spoon out a tablespoon at a time to fill your griddle with tiny mouthfuls of silver dollar pancakes. Serve several on each plate. Bacon waffles. Lay short strips of bacon over grids of heated waffle iron. Close and bake about 1 minute. Make waffle batter, except omit shortening. Spoon batter over bacon. Bake. Pecan pancakes and waffles. Add 3/4 to 1 cup finely chopped pecans to pancake or waffle batter. Bake, serve with syrup or ice cream. Sausage rolls with maple glaze. Make pancakes, roll a fried pork sausage link in each pancake. Top with maple glaze. 1 cup maple or maple flavored syrup, 1 tablespoon butter, 2 tablespoons cream. Mix and cook gently without stirring until slightly thickened, about 5 minutes. Spicy pancakes. Keep these in mind for dessert too. Add 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon each allspice, cloves, and nutmeg to pancake batter. Bake, serve with spiced cherry sauce. Spiced cherry sauce. 3/4 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons cornstarch, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1 cup chopped fresh cherries, or No. 2 can, 1 tablespoon strained lemon juice, 1 cup juice from cherries or water. Mix sugar, cornstarch, cinnamon, salt in saucepan. Add rest of ingredients. Bring to boil, stirring constantly. Boil 1 minute. Serve hot over plain or spicy pancakes. Apple pancakes. Add 2 cups grated unpeeled apple, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons sugar to pancake batter. Bake, serve with syrup. Tropical pancakes. Make pancakes, top each stack with a pineapple slice. Serve with fresh orange syrup made by boiling together until slightly thickened, 1 cup orange juice, 1/3 cup sugar, and 1/4 cup water. Sour cream pancakes. Make pancakes, except use 1 cup water and 2/3 cup sour cream in place of milk. Cornmeal pancakes or waffles. Make pancakes or waffles, except use 1/2 cup cornmeal in place of 1/2 cup of the Bisquick. Neat trick. To use up leftover pancake batter. French toast. Dip slices of day-old or stale bread in leftover batter. Sauté in hot, shallow fat until brown. Turn and brown on other side. Serve with syrup or jelly and confectioner's sugar. Meat mates. Dip apple rings, pineapple slices, cooked baby carrots, or cooked parsnips in leftover batter. Sauté as above. End of section 15.
Section 16 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Hot from the oven. Buttons and bow knots. Like donuts, but you twist them and bake them, the holes too. 2 cups Bisquick, 2 tablespoons sugar, 1 teaspoon nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon cinnamon, 2/3 cup cream or top milk, or 1/2 cup milk, 1 egg. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderately hot. Mix Bisquick, sugar, spices. Add cream, egg. Mix well. Dust hands and board lightly with Bisquick. Knead 2 or 3 times. Keep dough soft. Roll out 1/2 inch thick. Cut with donut cutter dipped in Bisquick. Save holes to bake. Hold opposite sides of ring with fingers. Twist to make figure 8. Pat scraps together, re-roll, and cut. Place on baking sheet. Bake 10 to 12 minutes until golden brown. Melt 1/4 cup butter. Measure 1/2 cup sugar into small bowl. Immediately after baking, dip each quickly in butter, then in sugar, coating all sides. Served warm. Makes about 10. Sugar buns. Spoon above dough into greased muffin cups, filling each half full. Bake about 15 minutes. Dip in butter and sugar. Butterscotch date pecan muffins. Drop into each of 12 greased medium muffin cups 1/2 tablespoon butter, 1/2 tablespoon brown sugar, 2 or 3 pecan halves. Fold 1 cup cut-up dates into muffin batter. Spoon into prepared muffin cups. Bake. Bacon cheese muffins. Make muffin batter, except fold in 2 tablespoons crisp cooked diced bacon and 1/2 cup grated sharp yellow cheese. Bake. Prune, apricot, or pineapple coffee cake. Make coffee cake batter, except sprinkle 2 tablespoons melted butter and 1/4 cup white or brown sugar over batter. For prune topping, use 3/4 teaspoon cinnamon. Arrange over top 1 cup chopped drained cooked prunes or apricots or 1 cup drained crushed pineapple. Bake. Serve hot. Banana coffee cake. Make coffee cake batter, except add 1 cup mashed fully ripe bananas in place of milk. Bake. Lemon coffee cake. Make coffee cake batter. Melt 1 tablespoon butter, mix in 1/2 cup sugar and 1 tablespoon grated lemon rind. Sprinkle over batter. Bake 25 minutes. End of section 16. Section 17 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Cooking for a crowd. Big things do easily and quickly when you're helping at church suppers, school banquets, club meetings, weddings, or summer camp. Betty Crocker. Biscuits. For 60 medium, serves 30. 10 cups Bisquick, 40-ounce package or 2 20-ounce packages. 3 1/3 cups milk. For 100 medium, serves 50. 17 cups Bisquick, 5 2/3 cups milk. Follow directions for biscuits. Neat trick. In a hurry, simply pat out biscuit dough on baking sheet. Cut in squares with sharp knife. Quick! No scraps. Fruit cobbler. Heat oven to 400 degrees, moderately hot. Make biscuit dough, adding 1 tablespoon sugar for each cup of Bisquick. Drop by spoonfuls on hot prepared fruit. Bake 20 minutes. Pancakes. For 60 pancakes, serves 15. 10 cups Bisquick, 40-ounce package or 2 20-ounce packages. 8 1/3 cups milk. 5 eggs. For 100 pancakes, serves 25. 17 cups Bisquick, 3 quarts plus 2 cups milk. 8 eggs. Add milk and eggs to Bisquick, beat with rotary beater until smooth. Follow baking directions on earlier section. Velvet crumb cake. 2 2/3 cups Bisquick. 1 1/2 cups sugar. 6 tablespoons soft shortening. 2 eggs. 1 1/2 cups milk. 2 teaspoons vanilla. Follow mixing directions on earlier section. Bake in 13 by 9.5 by 2-inch oblong baking pan 35 to 40 minutes. Cover with broiled topping while warm. Makes 24 2-inch squares. Broiled topping. Mix 1/3 cup soft butter, 2/3 cups brown sugar, packed, 1/4 cup cream, 1 cup Wheaties or coconut, 1/2 cup chopped nuts. Spread on warm cake. Place about 3 inches under broiler, low heat, until mixture bubbles and browns, 3 to 5 minutes. Do not burn. In altitudes over 3,500 feet, add 1/4 cup more milk. Bake at 375 degrees. Quick moderate, 25 to 30 minutes. Bacon and sausage the easy way. Bake bacon or pork sausages in 400 degrees, moderately hot oven. More can be done at one time. There's no need to watch, and the top of the range is free for other things. Bacon takes 10 minutes. Pork sausages, 20 to 30 minutes, turning once. End of section 17. Section 18 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Outdoor cooking, over the fire. Everybody's cooking outdoors, and these ideas will work perfectly, whether you're camping out or cooking in the backyard. Betty Crocker. Stick biscuits, an age-old way to make hot biscuits. Pour several cups of Bisquick into plastic bag. Roll down sides to make cuff. Take end of long peeled stick, thickness of little finger, and push away Bisquick in center to make a well. Pour in about 1 tablespoon milk or water. Stir gently with stick until liquid picks up enough Bisquick to form soft ball around end of stick, about 1 inch across. Secure ball on stick by pressing gently with hand. Hold stick over coals, turning slowly to bake ball through and brown evenly, about 7 minutes. Eat piping hot with butter, jam, or jelly. Stick twists. Make ball of dough as above. Dust hands generously with Bisquick. Slip ball from stick. Roll between palms into a 4 or 5 inch strip. Wind strip spirally around end of stick, pinching tightly at ends to secure. Bake as above, about 5 minutes. Slip off stick. Fill center with strip of cheese or cooked meat or spoon in jelly, jam, or honey. Eat piping hot. Cheese toppers. Follow the directions for stick biscuits, except secure a 3/4 inch cube of cheese on end of stick. Finish as directed. Also good with canned meat. Flapjacks. Big size version pancakes. Fit them into outdoor appetites with exciting flavors. 1. Follow suggestions for apple or cornmeal pancakes or blueberry pancakes. 2. Layer a stack of flapjacks with jelly or jam. Cut into quarters to serve 4. 3. Add 1 cup drained whole kernel or fresh corn to batter. Hush Puppies, an old-time favorite in the Deep South, now brought up to date. Mix 1 cup cornmeal, 1 cup Bisquick, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 egg, and 1 cup milk. Drop with spoon into hot fat. Fry until golden brown on both sides, turning only once. Serve hot. Makes 15 to 20. Dog in a biscuit. Form stick twists as directed at left. Wind strip of dough around roasted frankfurter or fried pork sausage, stretching to cover completely. Finish same as for stick twists. Neat trick. For the crispiest coating you ever tasted, roll fresh fish, seafood, chicken, or meat generously in Bisquick. Fry in a small amount of fat until golden brown on both sides. Turn only once. End of section 18.
Section 19 of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Larry Wilson. Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker. Outdoor cooking, baked in the oven. Carry these good things from the kitchen into your own backyard or try them at camp. Never go on a camping trip without your box of Bisquick. Betty Crocker. Meat turnovers. Mix thoroughly 2 cups Bisquick, 1/2 cup milk or water, 1/4 cup melted shortening or drippings. If batter is too soft, add Bisquick. Divide into 8 pieces. Pat out to make 5-inch square. Place slice of cooked or canned meat on half of square. Spread with chili sauce or pickle relish. Fold dough over meat and seal edges with fork. Slit top. Bake 15 to 20 minutes in hot oven. Neat trick. Put 1 piece of dough at a time in plastic bag dusted generously with Bisquick. Pat between hands to make a 5-inch square. To remove, gradually turn bag inside out, loosening dough from sides with a dull knife. Crispy cornbread. Make muffin batter, except add 3/4 cup cornmeal and use only 1 1/4 cups Bisquick. Turn batter into sizzling hot pan. Bake about 15 minutes in hot oven until brown and crusty. Blueberry trail biscuits. Make drop biscuits. Except add 1 cup blueberries and 2 tablespoons sugar to dough. Campfire stew with dumplings. Use canned or homemade stew. Make dumplings. Sweet cinnamon rolls. Make biscuit dough. Drop small spoonfuls into mixture of cinnamon and sugar. Roll to coat surface. Bake 8 to 10 minutes in hot oven. Makes 24. Fruit dumplings. Heat No. 2 canned berries or fruit, 2 1/2 cups, to boiling. Sweeten fruit if necessary. Then make half recipe for dumplings and cook on fruit. Neighborhood barbecue. Meat turnovers, baked beans, sliced Bermuda onions, tomatoes, velvet crumb cake, coffee. A note from the author. When you use our Bisquick recipes, you can be sure each baking will be easy to do and good to eat. That's because after careful testing in our kitchen, hundreds of homemakers have tried them in their own home kitchens and served them to their families. Only the recipes rated tops by homemakers are passed along to you. That's why I know you'll be happy with every one. Betty Crocker. End of section 19. End of Betty Crocker's Bisquick Cookbook, 157 Recipes and Ideas by Betty Crocker.